세 번째 발표는 포르투갈 포르투시청 홍보부서 총괄 책임자이시죠. 이사벨 모레이라 다 실바 국장님께서 포르투 도시 브랜딩 도시 특성을 반영하는 시각적 정체성이란 주제로 발표해 주시겠습니다. 큰 박수 부탁드립니다. 네.
Hello, good afternoon. It's a pleasure for me to be here in Jeonju. Thank you for the invitation. And I must apologize first because I arrived last night after 24 hours traveling. So if I miss some of words in English, I blame it to the jet lag because it's an 8-hour difference, the time zone. So I think you might already know my name. I'm Isabel. I'm the communication director of Porto City Hall. And yeah, Porto, I would like to introduce my beloved city. Porto is the second biggest city in Portugal, after Lisbon. It is located in the north of Portugal. And well, if you think about the name of Porto and the name of country, Portugal, Portugal absorbs its name for our city, for city of Porto, because it has lots of centuries of history. So as we have worldwide ambassador, I think you all know the soccer player Cristiano Ronaldo. Cities must have its own ambassadors. So for this to happen, they have to bet in city brand. So it's the only way that cities come out of shadow. And Porto is a mid-sized city in the European terms. So I would like to start by 2013, more or less 12 years ago, that Porto did not have a city brand at all. It was just a corporate identity that was just recognized for city workers or city people who worked for the city council. So the city, its inhabitants, the visitors, the tourists, doesn't recognize this logo. So we needed to change that. And what was the turning point here? In 2013, there were local elections. And for the first time in history, in Portuguese history, an independent won the elections. His name is, I must point out, okay. His name is Rui Moreira, and he had no wings attached from the left side, for the right side, and he came from the business world. So he had a vision for the city. He needed that Porto needed a brand. So he started with his team to develop a process to present a city brand. And this was his leitmotif. The cause is the city, the cause is Porto. So what happened next? It was not a participatory process. It was a creative process. That means that Mayor Rui Moreira invited a well-known Portuguese designer, Eduardo Aires, that is a professor in the Faculty of Fine Arts in the University of Porto, and he asked him to think what could be the Porto city brand. So, the creative process was a really complex one because the mayor didn't make it easier, and I'll show you what. The challenge of the briefing was quite one. The diversity of public views must be absorbed for this city brand, for this new city brand, 10 years ago. And the city brand needed to reach out these different publics, such as inhabitants, businessmen, entrepreneurs, students. Everyone should be related with the brand, and the brand should reflect all the layers of the city. And what are the layers of the city? Besides the people who work, who study in the city, the entrepreneurs, the companies, the cultural agents, the layers of the city are multiple. And, well, these are some images of Porto. It has its historic, monumental, and contemporary sites. And yes, we are a city that is classified by UNESCO. And we have a city center that is very visit for tourists. And, well, we have the contemporary side. This building over there is our music house that was a Nordish architect that designed the building. And, well, the city has its most famous assets, that is its inhabitants, people that are very genuine, very down to earth, very charismatic. And yes, we have to absorb them all, even the innovative side, even the sustainable side, even the young side, among all other characteristics. And here are our beautiful garden in Palácio do Cristal, Crystal Garden. And, well, we have multiple layers to gather in the city brand. We are a cosmopolitan city. We have very good geographical position. We are in the north of Portugal, as I said before, but we have the river, we have the sea, so we have a small town, but with different aspects that makes it unique. So the creative process, as I said, was very complex, but Porto City brand ended up being unique because of two factors. Its key visual elements and its value proposition. What are they? Yes, here are a sketchbook of Eduardo Ayres, its creative process to end up in the Porto full point that I'll explain why the full point makes all the difference. This punctuation mark, it makes all the difference for our city brand. So, because we are indisputable, unavoidable, and uncomparable, it's Porto full stop. So the full stop embraces the charismatic spirit of the city of Porto and its affirmative and genuine people that embodies all the people and its strongness. So it's Porto, full stop, like a stamp. So here I would like to show you the faces of the two men that change the course of Porto forever. And on my right side is Mayor Rui Moreira, the taller man, and the designer Eduardo Laires on your left side. So Mayor Rui Moreira told that this is the smallest claim in the world. And if you think it is indeed the smallest claim in the world, because it looks like easy. Oh, you conceive a city brand with the name of the city. I could do that, you may think, but the difference is in the point, as I said before, and that embodies the claim of the city brand, the Porto city brand. But there are here some twists. Why should I present this rectangle over the city brand? Because that one, the previous one, is for the city. All the citizens of Porto, they recognize Porto without a rectangle. But the city council workers, because they are genuine, the army of the city, they have to protect the city. So all the city workers, in our signature emails, we have the rectangle because we are protecting the city. That is a symbolic thing about it. So, Porto City brand embodies key visual elements. We call it icons that are inspired in Portuguese styles. So, we do not only have the brand that I showed you before, Ponto, but we also put some key visual elements in it. And that's why I would like to show you that short movie after. So they are inspired in the typical Portuguese styles that are called azulejos. So the color of our city brand, that it's blue, comes from here. Some of people thought at first that our blue came from the Porto football soccer, that is blue as well, but it's not from there, it's from the tiles that we adopt the blue color. So, and the brand icons have several meanings. We can do a diverse of meshes that create incredible layouts, and we can adjust them to several themes like environment, social cohesion, culture. Everything you can imagine can be adapted because we have hundreds of icons. On the left side, for example, the paper balloons and the helmets that we use in our festivities like Saint John festivities, and the building over there represents the Porto City Hall. Here are the elements of the brand, the icons that are related with food and wine. We are very well known for the port wine, and it was because of that too that Mayor Rui Moreira wanted to have a brand for the city. Because before, Porto was known as Port, not Porto. Port because of the port wine. And its airport is called Oporto. So there was here a kind of personality dysfunction. And we needed to be affirmative in the name of our city. It's Porto, full stop. So it's always because of this kind of affirmation. So it's possible to create several meshes, as I said, according with the subject or theme. So here you can see the city of Porto seen from the other riverbank side, that is Gaia, the other city in the other riverbank. So there are key visual elements that are placed in right place. We have the wine cellars, we have the Clérigos Tower up there, we have like the music house is there too, our Porto City Hall. You can find all the elements in this landscape. So it's very stick to reality. It's what you get here is what you see. Well, and as the city brand was launched in 2014, 1 year after the huge success of this brand, another famous, worldwide known famous brand like Coca-Cola wanted to join forces with Porto. So it was, for us, it was a proud moment to have printed in a Coca-Cola can our city brand. And there were just 3 Coca-Colas that had this glorious moment. Porto Historic Center, Lauriceval Forest in the Madeira Island, is a Portuguese Madeira Island, where Cristiano Ronaldo is from, and Torre de Belém in Lisbon, a well-known building in Lisbon. But just our can, just Porto can, had printed on it its city brand. So it was a great moment for us to be in a Coca-Cola brand can. So, but we invested 10 years ago to be in several countries. So we invested here in Korea, and we presented our city brand here as well. So it was a turning point moment for us. As soon as the city brand was launched, a great worldwide campaign, international campaign, was put into practice. And I think if you know that your city brand is valuable, you have to invest that others get to know it. So after being launched in 2014, Porto City brand won several international awards, like DAD Awards in London, like Graphies Awards in New York or Istanbul or in Ibero-American platforms. So this investment paid off. We are today worldwide known for a success case study. So it's been quite a journey 10 years on. So I would like now to talk about the brand strategy, how we made this possible. So we do the pyramid effect. So that is to say that the first phase we have in the ground level, we have to allow people to discover the brand. Then we need to raise and get the interpretation of the brand. Then another up level, you have to people desire the brand and see the city, like this Porto City, as an opportunity to live, to make business, to just travel and visit. So the first moment, how can we ensure the target discovers the city brand? I'll show you why. So the city brand must be everywhere. When it was presented in 2014, quickly we put the brand in all the possible places in the public spaces. In outdoors, in police cars, in garbage vehicles, in our festivities, in our subway, everywhere the mark should be present, the city brand should be presented. So then this was about 2 years investing strongly in put brand outside to people get to know the brand. And then we raised for another level, the interpretation. And how can we guarantee the target understands our value proposition? So we create contexts and events to generate memories and impact. On the center, if you look closely, is like a market with the city brand, Porto City brand on it, and this is in a music festival event that is taking place in Porto, that is Primavera Sound. And this brand, Primavera Sound, it was original from Barcelona. And what Porto City brand allowed was to bring some big events to the city. And Primavera Sound was a music festival that another cities wanted to have, but Porto has achieved to develop, to realize the festival there, because it was recognized as a city that had same values of the Primavera Sound in Barcelona. So, like music festivals, open air cinema sessions, in real estate events like the one over there in Cannes, in France, in sport events, every single event in the city was appropriated to show the brand, to get people to know the brand. And then, of course, we're nurturing community on social media. We have Instagram, we have Facebook, we are in LinkedIn, and we have a YouTube channel. So these are 4 important media that are all nurtured in our communication department in a city hall. So this one here is the website that we produce every day with news contents about Porto, positive ones, and we are always searching good news about the city to share in this website. And it's a way that we get in touch with the citizens, and that can be always another publics can get over there, because it has a version in English. So this was an opportunity for us to see the Porto as a place to be, and there are many subtitles and headlines that show us, like in New York Times, in BBC, everywhere. So future is now, and because I'm running out of time, I would just say that we must stick our plan and do strategic partnerships with another brands. One big moment we had last year was the 10th anniversary of Porto City Identity with the first drone exhibition in Portugal. It was a great moment, and in the skies we could see the key visual elements of the brand. So thank you so much for your time, and hope you someday can visit Porto. Thank you.